Hey you all, I hope your day is going well. So there has been a lot of talk about the male rompers or the romphim. It has a whole bunch of different names, and I saw it on a number of my Facebook friends pages. They shared posing different questions like, why do we care, and what is the world coming to, and just different things like that. So I kind of wanted to bring it to, I wanted to do a video on it, just kind of describing my opinion about it and if I would wear it and do I think others should. So starting with my general opinion about it, or what my first impressions were. My first impressions were I don't necessarily think that they are rompers. They look like, and I've heard a few people say this, they look like jumpsuits. So to me, I'm just like, okay, this looks like a jumpsuit, specifically like a jail suit. So that was kind of a turn off. Another thing that I heard was just, there were just like a whole bunch of memes, and it was really memes aimed at questioning men's masculinity. And to comment on that, I personally think that in terms of whether or not it's a masculine or feminine thing, you know, I could get on a whole rant, because I think generally speaking we live in a hyper masculine society. Societal views of what a man is and how a man should behave and carry himself and things of those nature is very narrow-minded, and I think that it has really lost, like, what it means to be a man in this society has lost its essence. When I first saw it, I did think like, oh my gosh, like women can't have anything, but I think it was mainly because of the name. But after, you know, careful consideration, I personally don't think that it's a feminine attire. It's just really more of an attire of whether or not you feel comfortable wearing. To me, they look more like pajamas than anything. What else? I think in terms of the look, it also reminds me of like when guys wear like polo shirts like this tucked in with shorts, and then you have a belt. That's honestly the only thing that is missing, and then they match. And so I almost feel like if the top was different from the bottom, then like we wouldn't even know it was a quote unquote romper, because I mean, guys dress like that. Ultimately, no, I would not wear and I'm sure, like, I don't even know how many people would probably think I may or may not wear it, but I personally would not wear it, mainly because, again, I think it's a little cheesy to have like the two-piece outfits matching 100%. It kind of reminds me of like the 90s and like early 2000s, when you would have like the jersey and shorts set, or like just like the matching set. Like I remember, and I wish I had a picture to in bed, but I was like 9 years old and I was going to Florida, and like there was this Hawaiian outfit, like it was literally a sunset of a beach, and the top, it was a t-shirt, and it was orange with the sun setting, and like the sun setting and in the reflection of the ocean, and had like a palm tree. It was that, and I wanted the matching shorts, and I wore that, and it had a matching hat, and I was just ready to go. And that's just what it reminds me of, and I just think like it's a little juvenile, to be honest, in my opinion. With that said, I did see some high-end versions of the jumpsuits, and of course, like, they vary in price and things like that. And so I think the higher in price you go, like the higher quality and things like that. But again, like, I ultimately wouldn't wear it. Do I think it's a problem for people to wear? Ultimately, no. I mean, I live in central Illinois, so I personally don't think I'm going to see any men in rompers. But I did, you know, if I do see someone, like if I go and visit Chicago, or like if I go out of town, then like I'm definitely going to be on the lookout. But all in all, I don't think that there's anything wrong with it. Let me know in the comment section below, telling me what you think. If you're, you know, for the ladies, if your, you know, significant other wanted to wear the romphim, would you be offended, or would you be, you know, supportive? And then men, let me know in the comment section below, would you be supportive of, would you wear it? And if you had like a son or something, like would you be supportive of him wearing it? But thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. And again, comment in the comment section below. And until I see you all next time, be you, be great.